What's up, everybody? This is Little Nikki Duncan Smith from allhiphop.com, and I am here with one of the freshest new artists out, 350 Heme. What's going on, my brother?
What's good? Appreciate y'all having me.
Are you? I see that you just chilling at home. Do you live by yourself? You live with your parents?
Nah, I live by myself. I've been living by myself since I was 8, since I graduated high school, really.
Oh, so you've been grown.
Yeah, I've been grown.
I like how you said it. You have such a great, we were talking before the interview, and you have such a great Southern hospitality kind of vibe. But I'm not fooled. I bet you about some stuff, aren't you, Mr. Heme?
You feel me? I just stand on me. You feel me? I'm the type of man. You feel me? Don't disrespect me. I show respect where it's given.
I like that. I like that. And that is something that I hear over and over and over again, specifically from young artists, not even young artists, because it's something like Baby from Cash Money would have said. Let me ask you a question. Talk to me about being from the South, and what part of the South are you from?
I'm from Lakeland, Florida. Born and raised. You feel me? It was my city, like crazy. Like my city is known as like a crab in a bucket kind of city. Like don't nobody want to see nobody make it out. But it was the average black kid story. Single mom, feel me? She working 2 jobs. We moved around every couple of years. You feel me? So that's why I think my music, you feel me, is all off the struggle, like off the grind. Like I just know, you feel me?
So while you had this like experience, you did actually you went through public school there, and then you graduated from high school. Um, and how did you start getting into music? Was it something that you did while you were in school, or was it something strictly that you did when you were home and your mom was away working to provide for everyone?
When I was in I always knew how to rap. Like my homeboys, like I always used to ask me to rap and stuff. I always used to rap in high school, but I ain't never like take it serious. Like you feel me? And I graduated high school, and then I moved up to Tallahassee for school. I tried to go to college. That didn't really work out. But while I was up here, I had met an engineer and a DJ, and it kind of just went from there. I wanted to drop a tape, and once I dropped my tape, it got so much buzz. It kind of like made me a rapper. Like it's kind of how it went.
Tallahassee. What school was that? Were you at FAMU?
Nah, I ain't really had the grades and the GPA to get in the FAMU. I tried to go to TCC, the community college, but you feel me? I went there a year, didn't really work out, and then I ended up getting arrested, and the judge had kind of like ordered me to go back to school, but when I went back, like the first day, they locked me up again, like the second day of school. So that kind of like killed my school chances for good.
Well, school isn't for everybody. Clearly, though, as a smart African American young man, which do you have any other things in your background? You just regular African American?
Nah,
Okay, okay. You just like me. We just Southern. My family from Georgia. Like, um,
yeah.
every school isn't for everybody, but when you understand, there's a click in you that tells you that this is what you were birthed to do. When did you realize that you were born, right, to be a rapper? And then once you talk about that, tell me about some of your rap influences that kind of inspired you to be the type of rapper that you are.
I kind of say I feel like I was born to be a rapper when I dropped my very first project, because I was kind of like, I felt like they kind of like chose me. Like I was just putting out a project just because I wanted to put my money in the song, you feel me, do something positive. But all the all the all the fans and supporters I gained after that, like it was like they labeled me as a rapper. It was nothing I couldn't do, and it's like, bro, when you drop me, when you drop me. So it was like I kind of feel like then I was like, okay, this is what I was born to do. I'm kind of chosen. Like they choosing me. It's right here in my face. So that's when I felt like it. And then I say I'm really the type of artist to listen to different artists. So like I could listen to, I like Drake. You feel me? Even though I feel like our lives could have been completely different. I feel like his music is real. You feel me? He made real genuine music. I like Money Bad. I can even take you back to old artists with New Edition. I really like Tupac, Biggie. You feel me? It varies. But I feel like my rap style comes from me personally, like what I've been through and what I've seen.
Well, you better stop it. You don't know nothing about no New Edition. What you know about New Edition? What's your favorite New Edition song?
I really like what is called? Hold on. Don't tell me. Hold on, I know it. I'm still in love with you. Yeah.
What
I
you
really
know?
like
How you know that song?
I had heard it. I think my mom was playing it one time, and it just stuck with me ever since I was a kid. Like the vibe, the melody, like the song just stuck with me. Like it never left my head. That's kind of how music is for me.
That is remarkable. So you're telling me, and you, I don't know, you. I mean, as an artist, yes, you have melodic flow and all of that. But you know, you represent a certain aesthetic, a certain street level vibe, and you song you give me is this love song. Are you a tender? Are you a tender-hearted, sweet, lovable? Like you? Are you that
I,
guy?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say all that. I kind of have a
You
passion
said it.
for
You
music.
said it. No, no, no. You said it. That's your song.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. But New Edition, all they made was like love songs. Like, I always say I'm a sweethearted, passionate guy. I love my women for sure. I love women. I love women. But you feel me? Sweethearted, passionate. I don't know. You got to dig deep in there to find that.
I didn't have to dig that deep. I asked you your favorite artist, and you said Tupac, Biggie, New Edition.
I'm just saying it varies. It varies from all type of. We could be listening to some Lil Baby, and then the next thing some. You feel me? Some Keith Sweat might come on. It varies.
What's your favorite Keith Sweat song?
Oh, that's don't tell me. I be having to sing it in my head. But it's a known. It's that twisted. It's twisted.
You know.
Oh, my love, baby, got me twisted. Yeah, it's that right there.
Let me ask you, do you make like playlists of your slow jams to like drop on when you got a chick around, not chick, a lady friend around, or are you just like when you ride and you just like to hear the little oldies on the joint?
Yeah, it'd be more so when I'm riding. I be on the road a lot. I'm a real road runner. You feel me? So when I be on the road, I kind of like turn that on and vibe, sit back, set my car on cruise control, and you feel me? Let my mind go.
That's kind of amazing, especially since you are signed to Motown, which has a
Yeah,
rich legacy of putting out that type of music that nurtures your soul, right? As an
right.
MC, as a lyricist, as a rapper, do you believe that the music that you put out has enough girth in it that it will nurture someone's soul? It will speak to somebody's experience? And if so, who is the person that listens to your music?
I definitely believe that music speaks to your soul. I definitely believe that because it's been speaking to me my whole life. And I say, if I say anything, my music will speak to like the young dudes out there who, you feel me, grinding on their own, ain't really got a lot of people to go to, but got a lot of people that go to them. Like, just trying to find their way, hustling. I feel like my music can really speak to them in different aspects and different situations.
It's scary out there in the world. I know we don't like to say that, but the streets ain't no place for nobody, right?
Definitely.
Is rude and evil, and such a talented person. When you realize that you can rap on the level of like someone on the radio, right? What were some of the signals that the world was sending to you before you started getting the fans? But when you started, wait a second, I need to do this. I need to get out the streets and do this. What were those messages? Because sometimes people miss them. What was it that you didn't miss?
I I and I mean I'm still honestly I'm still feel like I'm like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I can't say, but I definitely caught like I say when people started contacted me, when I seen how many people were looking up to me, I say like, before I even started getting like the fan base I got now, but I say I always been getting little DMs and like kids from my city will run up to me like me again, just thinking I'm still like this regular street dude, you feel me? Kids run up to me like, bro, I love your music, bro. I'm trying to rap like you, bro. You think like it'd be stuff like that. So you feel me? I kind of felt like that's the sign I ain't really miss. Like I really gotta show kids from my city like you can make it out. Like I say, my city is like a crab in a bucket kind of city. Kids feel like they once they get out of high school, if they ain't going to college, then they get a job. Like that's the next best thing. But like I'm just trying to show my city a different way. Like I'm the first one to do this from my city. I'm the first person to sign a major deal from my city. Like the first young, you feel me? Like so it's
History
heavy.
maker. You're a history maker.
Man,
You're a
yeah,
history maker. What's your mama say about
yeah.
you being a history maker? What's your mama saying that you were on the same level that Michael Jackson was signed to? Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Rick James.
She loves it.
She loves it.
She loved it. Yeah, she loved it. I remember when I got in the car and my first time playing her one of my tracks. Like this was like when I was making music in like I say ninth grade to 10th grade. But I was cursing in it and she was like, oh, you can see me? I was cursing in it and she was like, oh, I don't like all that cursing, but she ain't never really like tell me I can't stop rapping. And she was rocking with it. So like to see it come from that to this, she loved to see it. And then I also got a brother, my oldest brother. He he made it to the NBA from my city, like kind of like one of the first ones from my city to make it to the NBA. So she got the first person to make it to the NBA from the city, and then like me,
So
the
your
first
mama,
person to
it's
get
something in
signed.
your mama pancakes. It's something in your mama pancakes, something in her chicken. What is she doing? And she got these extraordinary young men. What is it about your mother that impacted your brother in such a way that he became an NBA star and impacted you that you're a Motown recording artist? Like say that. Motown recording artist.
Motown
Everybody can't say
recording
that.
artist. Nah, you're right. You're right. I definitely just feel like it was us watching her work hard to take care of us, and we kind of just returning the favor by just doing whatever we can to get her back anything. My pops also, I don't want to make it seem like my pops wasn't around. My pops also, you feel me? He put that little gentleman in me that you was talking about. So, you know.
Shout out to your dad. We
But
want to
that's
give
how
your
it is.
dad some shine. Your dad, because a gentleman, that is exactly who you are. And I'm sure you have to throw on a thug when you need to throw on a thug. It is what it is. You said you like Biggie and Pac. You said the baby. I know you got some stuff in you, but I appreciate that
Yeah,
you're a gentleman also.
yeah, for sure. I prefer to stay in this state of mind right here.
Southern gentleman. I like that. So now that you're, it's interesting that your last tape was the major league because now you are really in the major league. Was that prophetic talk or what was the concept around naming it major league? Because I say it's just prophetic and you put it on yourself to just skyrocket. What was your mindset?
My mindset was kind of just like because I had went from I don't know if you know or not, but before got signed to a major, it was just me in the studio recording music. Like I wasn't paying for no promo. I wasn't on all these blogs. You feel me? Not even the little blogs. I was kind of just recording the music, putting it out. Yo, this out now. Y'all go viral with it. And then my fan base kept going off of that. So like when I say major league, it's kind of like I signed a major deal, and now I'm having to endure way more than I was doing before. And it's like it's still just me. Like I still ain't got no managers or no team or nothing like that. So it's in that way. And then it's like, I mean, the major leagues now I got signed to a major, like this every independent artist dream. Like I went from the small, you feel me, stuff, you feel me, small shows. Now it's the major leagues. Now it's time for big shows, concerts, you feel me, billboards, plaques, and, you know, stuff like that. Kind of just put myself on a bigger scale.
I like when you talked about your grind. How did your song become so popular on TikTok? Talk to me about what you did and when did you notice that it was like hitting all over the place?
Okay, so what it was is, and I gotta give a shout out to my man A Mark, because what it was, I had a fan, like this is just a regular fan, like I don't know the man, and he made a TikTok like he was me in the studio, like recording however he did it, but he made like a couple of them, made like four. So the first one like kind of went viral, and at the same time, like my song going viral, but he kind of going viral too. He wasn't really viral before, so like he keep making them, and then when he made one for Built for This, it kind of went up crazy, like 3 million views, like crazy. And that's just everybody asking like, yo, what song is this? Like, how come I haven't heard this? So, bro, you putting me on, and you feel me? It just kind of went like that. I definitely hit my boy up, told him thank you. You feel me? He definitely deserved a meet and greet for sure.
Have y'all met each other yet, or is that soon coming?
That's soon coming. That's definitely soon coming. Whenever I go to his city, that's soon coming for sure.
Wow. So what was it like when you reached out to him? What did he say? And how did that feel for you that somebody that you didn't know had nothing to do with you saw something in you and said, I'm going to do this, and the world responded? What did that feel like for you?
It kind of felt like it kind of felt like just perfect time, and like I definitely I appreciate him just for him being a fan. Like this wasn't nothing, like this just him loving my music so much that you feel me, he gonna go through all of this. Like that one thing, that one person sparking a lot of stuff, you feel me? It just felt like perfect timing. Like I'm finally being heard. Like I say, I give my boy a lot of thanks for that. Cause I definitely wasn't on it. I ain't even make no TikTok until, you feel me, people was as a matter of fact, when he made the first one, people commenting on my YouTube videos like, here from TikTok. And I'm like, yo, what's on TikTok? And I go look, and that's what it was. That's when I had made a TikTok. But yeah, definitely shout out to my boy A Mark.
I love that. I'm going to shift gears just a little bit, right?
Uh,
If there's any artist in the whole wide world, living or not living anymore, that you can make a record with, name me at least three artists that you would love to make a record with, whether they're living or not.
I say Drake for sure. I have to make one with Drake. I say Biggie. I love to make one with Biggie too, cause I feel like he kind of had like a whole different style in the style and the way that he taught the ladies in some songs. I feel like I do the exact same thing. And then I want to say Juice WRLD. Like I feel like he probably I really respected like his music. Like he was really talented. RP to him, but I really would have loved to make music with him. Definitely. Just so I could probably learn a few things from him. Like, but yeah, those are my three right there. Drake, Biggie, Juice WRLD.
Back to the Block. Back to Block is the new project, right?
The new single, definitely.
And what do you like about this new song? And talk to me about making it. And this is like the first Motown release, right?
Right. This the not my first Motown release, but to, for my debut album, yeah, it's my first single release for my debut album. But it was kind of just like me getting back. Like Major League was like, okay, I signed a deal. This is what the music doing for me right now. You feel me? This how I'm living right now with the music. But after a while, you feel me, gotta get back to the block. You know, no matter. I feel like it was just me getting back in that mode, like that savage mode. Like, yeah, I got a deal, but I'm still the same street trap dude. You feel me? Ain't nothing changing. I'm back to the basics. You feel me? Hustling hard.
I'm glad you cleared that up and said that back to the block is a mentality versus you going to back to the block. You're too important right now to go back to the block. There's too many things that God has for you. I don't want to get all super spiritual, but there's too many things that will be in your life that the block will distract from you. And I know you know this, right? I know you know this, right? The streets ain't no for
I
somebody that
mean,
wants to be as impactful as I know you're going to be. There's nothing in the streets, not one thing in the street that will help you reach your goals. You know that, right?
I just feel like I ain't. I understand. I know that, but until these things start happening for me on this side, I can't leave this side. This the only side I know right now. You feel me?
I guess that's the goal, that you got to get around some new people. You got to learn and see some new things so you can realize you ain't got to have one foot in one place and one foot out in another place. You're too. I can already tell that you're going to be a great artist. You're a good artist now. Points all over the place, but really soon you're about to blow.
I'm hoping so. You feel me? The best I can do is stay humble and pray. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it's important. It's important. Like, you look at the Biggies and you look at the Tupacs, and when you look at the greatness, you also look at some of the downfall of their lives, right? And it was mangled with women that ain't had no business running up on them, right? Tupac wound up getting locked up over some stuff, whatever. The history's there. And then there's some street stuff. So you got to realize, you got to decide for yourself what your goal, what it is that you were meant to be. If you were meant to just kind of play with this star stuff, or if you really was meant to be a star. And there's too many rappers out in your generation who's one foot in the industry, one foot in the streets, that's ruining their lives, right? With your baby face. Look at your baby. People tell you that. How old are you?
I just turned 24.
Oh, you can be my child. You can be my child. See, with your baby face and that priest. I know you, and you must be sinister. Oh my God, you must be something else. Stephen, because you like Keith Sweat and New Edition, and yet you still got one foot in the street.
I just always wanted to be different, I just never wanted to be like everybody else from my city. You feel me? So I expanded my music stuff. I kept my posture. You feel me? I don't want to be compared to every other young Black man you see out here.
You registered to vote?
I think so. I'm not really sure. Though.
Over the last week, something really big just happened, right? A confirmation of a first Black woman to be on the Supreme Court.
Oh yes, I've seen that. Congratulations to her. That's a real milestone.
You're such a charmer. Yes, it is a milestone. You know why it's important? Because if people get in trouble, we need to have people that look like us in those spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of understanding, yeah.
Are you locking? Are you locking? Are you locking your hair?
Right now, it's just free forming. I don't really know what I'm doing with it right now.
Okay. I can't wait to see you in about 4 years and just to see where you are. Where do you think you're going to be in 4 or 5 years?
Hopefully, in the top of the music game, Billboard plaques, and just being recognized for my hard work, my talent, and my grind. You feel me? On all levels. Say that.
I love that. So we're going to wrap it up here. Because I think that we've gotten a great introduction to who you are, 350. First of all, where did that name come from? What did that name mean?
350? Mm-hmm. I can't really tell you what it means. But me and my boys, we started it in high school, me and my brothers, you feel me? And it's something we stand on, you feel me? We stand behind and we stand for. So that's what it is.
What if I said I want to be down with 350? 350 Nikki, 350 Kershaw. What you're not going to in?
Come to the city, holler at us. We'll all make the decision. You come spend the day with us. If you cool, then we'll all make the decision.
If I'm cool, you figure out where you gonna take me. Where you gonna take me to eat?
Man, we got everything. In my city, we got this place called Wing Spot. love to put you on. They call it Uncle Al's now, but I still call it Wing Spot. But that's the city landmark right there. You'll love it.
And what kind of wings they got there?
They got wings, but it's the sauce. I always get Cajun Ranch 14K. 14K is like Carolina Gold, but you know, they got lemon pepper, the shrimp good. They be having some smoothies. It's a city landmark that's been around since I was a kid, since before then, as a matter of fact.
So you're telling me that you like really, really hot wings? Because it sounds like Cajun spice and the
Cajun Ranch, it just be like a little spice, not too hot, not like flaming hot, but it be a little tang to it.
Because I was about to challenge you on who could eat the hottest wings. Because I'm actually the queen of hot wings. So I'm sure I have you looking crazy. I would just come and just embarrass you in front of everybody, just eating all the hot wings.
No. I ain't gonna let you just out hot wing me now. I ain't gonna let you just out hot wing me. We could do that. I like hot wings too.
You can't beat me in no hot wings. Let me just
tell you. How you gonna tell me what I can't do?
I'm pretty sure. I'm absolutely positive. I'm like the queen of hotness. There's no hot wings that I can't sit in your face and just eat a whole box, like a whole 12 piece of them.
Just come to the city, pull up on me, and we're gonna have a hot wing hoodah. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna call it, a hot wing hoodah.
Okay. That's what's up. See, I got you so bedazzled, you done dropped it. See, I already know I won. Son. I already know.
Nah, I can't admit to it until it happens.
So listen, my love, if you can shout out allhiphop.com and then shout out little Nikki, I deeply appreciate it. And I'm sending you so much love.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shout out allhiphop.com. Shout out little Nikki, man. I appreciate you for having me. And y'all make sure y'all go stream that Back to the Block out now. You feel me? Take a Chance 3 on the way. Y'all stay tuned. 350. You feel me?
I want a 350 chain too, and you can't beat me in no darn hot ones. No, you can't.
You beat me in the hot wing contest, you get a 350 chain.
It's on tape.